After the long series of videos of drawing that one background, I wanted to do something that was a little more back to what I find basics, less, not necessarily basics, but like a bit more what I a bit of that I'm better at. And but I also wanted to continue trying to expand and go out of my comfort zone. So I wanted to draw a character with an extreme perspective on it, and I'm not sure how extreme it actually got. It kind of started in perspective and then it continuously got more and more extreme, yet I'm not sure at the end of it if it's actually an extreme perspective or not. My plan was I wanted to think of like, okay, do I have an idea for a character? Because the one with the snow princess, I was literally going to get a glass of water and then an image popped into my head and then I drew that. But this time I've been wanting to draw characters based on the Zodiac for a while. That being said, I never actually got to it, so I decided to try and draw them while recording on YouTube and see how that went. Now, the only thing I had was one outfit that I had a folder named Zodiac, and in that folder I had 2 pictures. The 2 pictures were of the same outfit, one from the front view, one from the back view, and it was like this big cloak thing with a very long train, and it was labeled Aries or Leo, and that's it. That was all I had. So this, I'm very much experimenting and trying to figure out what is what I want to do with Aries. I kind of want him to be a bit intimidating because that's just the way of the angle. So I think the angle will go well with an intimidating figure. I also want him to be backlit, and originally he was going to be like some royal or whatever. By the way, I'm basing them on the Zodiac, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be to a T to what they represent or what they stereotypically are. It's more like they are inspired by the Zodiac and they borrow some motifs. Also, his hand is too small. It will remain too small. I am aware that the hand is too small. And my plan with Aries from the very beginning, the little that I was aware of before coming into this, was I wanted him to have some sort of like wool at some point. Like in the other one, like the sleeves had some wool like outer to them, and in this one I gave him like a wool fleece thing. I hadn't fully decided which one I wanted to go with, so I kept like going between them. In the end I went with this one. So yeah, and some of them are more representative of their like counterpart. So he has horns, mostly because it's easier to incorporate some animal features when the main feature that you can add is like horn, you know. And cheating, it's not really cheating. It's quite like it's okay to copy and paste the eye, because that will make it symmetrical and you don't have to toil over it for an hour trying to draw a single eye properly. I hadn't fully decided on his personality at this point. I hadn't really thought about much at all about this character. And to tell you the truth, I did not. I also figured out that I accidentally clicked the reflect, like the mirror tool, and after that I actually started using it for the other drawings, which I didn't do it on purpose, but it let me figure out how to use another part of Photoshop. There are a lot of parts of Photoshop that I still don't know how to use properly. I believe that I'm trying to get back into the swing of drawing, not buildings, drawing humans, humanoid figures, drawing. Not buildings, not roads, not inanimate objects, because that's what I've been drawing for ages. So trying to get back in, like, how do I draw? What was my technique again for doing these things? I did have a technique. I wasn't just like going in blind. I did have some. I've learned. I know stuff in theory. And I gave him some like metal boots, because I felt like even if that's his one thing, like, I'm gonna buy good shoes. That's like, he's got like one paycheck in his life and went, I'm gonna buy shoes. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, bye. I'll be going to the next town now. See ya. Anyway, have a wonderful day. See you later, and goodbye.